Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today we're going over 26 question invert binary tree in Python. So invert the binary tree example here 4 to 7 1 3 6 9 4 gets here in invert 2 7 7 2 1 3 also get inverted. Like it's like a mirror, right? Basically, like what is like 1 becomes here, 3 becomes here, 6 becomes here, and 9 becomes here. So well, there's a little story out here. Can definitely check that out. I'm not sure if it's like a original story or it's a true story, but let's just get into our problem. So basically, just like invert a tree, right? The question itself is pretty straightforward. So how do we do that? Well, if we are only have like a tree as like 4 to 7, it's pretty straightforward. A root just does not get inverted, and 2 7 just swap it, like 2 becomes 7 and 7 become 2, right? And we also like kind of do the same. So once like 2 is right here, so it should be 1 3 here. We also do the same for the children of root node 2, right? So we swap here, so 1 become here and 3 become here. So again, for the tree problem, we usually write recursive functions because we don't know how many children the nodes have. And so we have to have a recursive function to call it like recursively till there's no more root to call, or there's no more node to call, right? So again, to write a recursive function, we have to write a base case first and then write the recursive function itself, the body itself. So let's just write our base case is if like not root, we'll just return no. So if not root is the same as if root is equal to no. So no is the Python's equivalent of now. So if there is no, not even a root in our input, then we will just return none, right? So else we will, again, we swap the root dot left and root the right. We basically swap them. So swapping in Python, you can do it in one line. Root dot right, root dot left, right? So root dot left gets the root dot right, and root dot right become like root dot right becomes root dot left. So we are basically swapping them. Okay, so let's look at here. So for 4 to 7, basically after we after this line of code, it becomes 4 7 2. But we have to do the same for its children, right? So to do the same for its children, and there is a possibility that they are like children of 1 and 3 and 6 and 9, and so we have to write a recursive here. So for that, we just call ourselves invert tree. So invert tree. So so for root.left, we have to do it to its children. So we just call self.invert tree root.left and self.invert tree root.right. So basically here, remember when we just pass this line, we swap 2 and 7, but we also have to do the same for 2 and 7's children. So that's why we we write self, we just call the function itself recursively, self.invertTree root.left and self.invertTree root.right. Okay, and